Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Megan, the mother of tarot, and in today's pick a card, I want to ask the question, what kind of crystal should we be working with? There's so many beautiful crystals out there. It's hard to find the right one sometimes. Now, normally I would suggest to anyone that you should just go into a store and see which ones are pulling to you, because that's the best way to find which crystals are best for you. But with everything going on in the world right now, I know it's really hard to get out and a lot of stores are closed. So I'm going to bring you suggestions for what crystals you should be working with. For each pile, I'm going to recommend 5 different crystals. I'm also going to read your energy to see why these crystals will work for you. Alright, so we have 4 piles to pick from. Group 1 is the clear quartz. Group 2 is labradorite. Group 3 is amethyst. And group 4 is the carnelian. Take your time now and meditate on the cards. Hi group number 1. If you picked this group, you picked the clear quartz. So this is an amazing stone to work with. This helps release negative energy. I like to put this stone in my water as well to purify it, but let's get into see what the cards say. I pulled 4 cards to get us started, and I got the Tower in reverse with the 5 of Wands. Now, I can tell with this group that there's been a lot of hard times. I feel like you're stuck in some of your thought patterns. This card says trapped. So I feel like you're starting to learn how to free yourself from negative thinking patterns, of thinking you're not good enough, doubting your abilities, maybe your psychic abilities. You're working on shifting this, but you're still stuck in it somewhat. And you're feeling a little overwhelmed, not exactly knowing which way to go. You don't know if you're doing it right. You're second guessing your actions and your spiritual path. And I feel like when I see this Tower card in reverse, I really feel like all of this stuff, all of these fears and these beliefs that you've held on to since you were a kid are coming up to the surface. Like everything's starting to come to leave, but you're feeling everything first. And that's a really intense energy. So my heart really goes out to this group because I'm feeling like there's a lot of healing happening, but it doesn't always feel like that. You're learning how to shift your perspective is what I'm feeling. You're seeing the world in a different light, but your old beliefs and your ego are kind of fighting you on it. They're kind of like, no, that's not right. No, we can't do that. No, no, no. And your new perspective is like, yes, 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 we can. And it's working. It's just you're kind of, I don't want to say stuck. You feel like you're stuck. You're just in this transition period. And then we also have the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like for group number 1, there's some money worries as well. You're trying to manifest money or find a better paying job or something like that. And I do see you're working on removing blockages, money blockages and abundance blockages. Okay, and then we have the Fool card and the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel as though for my group number 1, a lot of you are starting something new when it comes to your work. You're starting a new endeavor. You're applying for new jobs. You're trying to figure out your soul's purpose. You're going in a new direction. Or you're feeling pulled in a new direction or something like that. And you're wanting some guidance in that area. Okay, and then we also have Be Still and Listen to the Spirits. Now I love this card because I can tell for this group number 1 that you're very spiritual. You're very connected to your spirit guides and to angels and to your higher self. I don't think you always feel like it, but you really are. I feel like there's a lot of sensitive people in this group, a lot of empaths, and you're starting to learn with this, you belong to paradise. You're starting to learn that you deserve the world and you can have it. And I feel like you're in this process of coming to this paradise, of manifesting everything that you want in this world, and it's really beautiful, but it's feeling kind of chaotic. Yes, and then we have the Strength card. It says, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So everything that you're doing is working, is guiding you on this path, and I'm really excited to see what crystals I pulled for you, because these are going to enhance everything. I remember when I started working with crystals, and I didn't actually fully believe in them at the time. This was last year. And I was like, well, I just feel drawn to them. And so I just started working with them, and I was noticing some really amazing effects. And you don't have to work with crystals to grow on your path. They're just something that helps. You know, I think of crystals like, say, I've used this analogy before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but a runner, for instance, you know, someone's going running and they buy a nice pair of running shoes. You know, someone could argue with them like, oh, you don't really need shoes to run. Because you don't. You don't need shoes to run. You really don't. But does it make it a lot more enjoyable? Does it make it easier on your body? Does it help enhance the experience? Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't want to run without a nice pair of tennis shoes or running shoes or whatever, right? So crystals can just help enhance it. You don't have to have them, but they help enhance. And I feel for people that are drawn to them, which I'm sure you are if you picked this pick a card reading, this is something that will enhance you in your practice. And then we have start delegating. So you have a strong connection to the higher realms and spirits and your guides and angels. And we have the throat chakra. This is Archangel Gabriel. This is the throat chakra, and I'm really hearing for you to start speaking up. Start praying every day to your guides, to your higher self, right? Prayer is so powerful. Prayer is so powerful. Putting words out and intentions not only draws things in, but it helps rewrite our subconscious mind. It helps reprogram our minds to a happier state to bring in better things. So start speaking more your truth. And I'm not saying you have to speak to other people. I mean, that would be great too. That would help. Bringing these types of conversations into your day-to-day life enhances it. However, just speaking out loud in your room, in the shower, when you're in your car, I love doing it when I'm in my car, start praying and realize there's so much power in prayer because it's communication with source energy, with the earth, the universe, God, however you want to call it. We're all connected to everything. We're all one. So I really feel like that's going to enhance and help bring some clarity to what you're going through. Yeah, because we have the storm warning card. So this isn't to scare you. I think you're still kind of in this, I feel like you're in the storm right now, or you've been in it for a little bit. And this storm is going to be so beautiful because you're being broken down to become a diamond, to become so strong. This is making you strong. And not only like, oh yeah, I'm going to be strong, but you're going to be so much happier once you get through this. And you're going to start realizing how beautiful this process is. You're going to have moments where you're like, oh, this is really helping me. This is good. So let's get into your crystal cards and see which crystals you should work with. Okay, so the first card we have is labradorite. I love this stone. I work with this stone myself. This enhances intuition. It brings clarity of the mind, brings synchronicities and magic. And while I believe synchronicities, magic, it's all around us all the time, this enhances your awareness to it. It kind of helps open up your eyes to the beauty of the world, and it helps you to connect with the spirit realm, with God, with the universe. So labradorite would be amazing for you. Then we have carnelian. Yes, and this helps with strength. This helps bring us courage to speak our truth, right? This also helps give you confidence in knowing that you're taking the right steps, you're going in the right direction. It just gives you this self-insurance. It gives you poise. This is one of the first stones I worked with a lot, so I highly recommend this stone to everybody, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful stone. This stone also helps with procrastination, so if you have a hard time getting motivated and trying new things or taking the next step in a new bold way, right? We have the Fool card. This is going on adventures and taking a step into the unknown. This is going to help you. This stone's going to give you a lot of courage for that. Okay, and then we have fluorite, which is perfect because when I saw the Five of Wands, this talks about scattered thinking, confusion, overwhelming thoughts, and fluorite here helps to calm the mind. It kind of declutters the mind It helps slow things down. It helps you see clearly. It lifts the veil up. So you're going to be able to see more of the beauty in the pain, if that makes sense. So these struggles you're going through, with this stone will just help you see it as a blessing. And I know that sounds weird, but it really will. You'll see how much you're growing through it, and you'll start to fall in love with yourself more and more as you become braver and more fearless and more compassionate and everything. This crystal will help you see that. And this crystal is also really good for helping you study and learn something new. It helps you sharpen your focus and keep your attention. So I love this because I did feel like a lot of you are starting something new with work or some sort of new creative endeavor, and this stone will help you stay focused on your path and help you keep a clear mind. I actually really want this stone. The more we're talking about it, I'm like, I need fluorite right now in my life. Where do I get this? And I did want to say too that you can get, I have one more crystal we're going to go over, but a lot of these crystals you can get online. Just be very careful when you order them online because there's a lot of bad companies out there. So I've actually ordered some crystals from Amazon, but I researched the crap out of the companies. I made sure they were legit. I looked at multiple reviews and different sites, and I made sure that they were actually real crystals and not some. I've heard of horror stories of people ordering crystals and just getting a bag of like random rocks, like that were all gray, you know, just random rocks you'd find outside. So be careful, but you can find legit companies online. Okay, and then we have black tourmaline for you. This crystal is really good at protecting your energy. So for those of you with these psychic gifts, or when you're trying to connect with spirits and angels and guides, this is going to protect you from any kind of negative energy that wants to come in. This also helps bring in healthier independence and healthier boundaries. So if you have a hard time saying no to somebody, or you do too much for other people, or you have a hard time cutting out people that you know aren't good for you, that are still in your life, oops, this stone will really help. This black tourmaline, this is another stone I want really bad. I've wanted this forever. I have other stones I use for protection, but I've just heard so many good things about it. This stone also helps with reminding you to take time for yourself, to practice self-awareness and things like that. So this one could be awesome for you as well. So I'll go over the stones one more time for you. So we have clear quartz, then we have the labradorite, we have fluorite, carnelian, black tourmaline. So I hope this reading helped you guys. If you want a more personal reading, I have all of my information down below in the description box. Also, follow me on Instagram for more free content, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. If you pick this group, you pick the labradorite stone. This is an amazing stone to work with. So I will talk about the properties of this stone, and then I pulled 4 other crystal cards for you to work with. So I want to read your energy first, okay? The first message I'm getting for this group, I have the 3 of Cups and the community in reverse. So I feel as though for this group, you're trying to find your soul tribe. You're trying to bring better, healthier relationships into your life. And I feel like you're feeling a little sad about it. You wanna find them already. You wanna bring more people in. You want deeper connections. You crave that. And then we have the Daughter of Swords and the Playful card. So with this in reverse, upright, the Daughter of Swords talks about thinking logically, having a really good perspective. And I feel like for this group you do. You're very logical thinkers. But you're being encouraged to be more playful, to have more fun. And I think you're having a hard time doing that because you don't have the people in your life yet that really understand you, that really want to have fun in a new way. Maybe you're moving away from partying and drinking, or just having dramatic conversations with your old friends or relationships, and you're wanting to move away from that. And I feel like this is you. I love this card. It says understanding. And you see how she's just like putting her arms up, and she kind of looks blissed out. And I feel like that's you. You're just starting to really feel in your own energy and who you are, and be proud of who you are, and you're learning how to love yourself with this Son of Cups in reverse. You're learning how to take care of yourself, and you're learning how to have fun. We also have Love the Darkness. So I love this card because for this group, you're learning to love all aspects of you, the light and dark, because it's easy for us to like the good things about ourselves, but when it comes to our faults or things we think that are bad that probably aren't bad because it's stories that we make up from when we're a kid, we assume that it's bad, you're starting to love all those bits and pieces of you. And I feel like that's big energy that you're learning, and this is a process. It really is. It takes time. All right, we have Quiet Time and the Witch card. It says the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So I feel this pile is very spiritual, very into magic, manifestations. I feel like this group really likes to work with crystals and sage and essential oils and things like that. And all of these things that you're doing are helping you to connect more with yourself, your higher self, and you're realizing how much power that you have. We also have the Contract card. So for some of you, you could be trying to make a decision. You're trying to decide what the best thing for you to do is. You're trying to make healthier lifestyle choices. And then we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like all this love that you're doing is bringing so much more love into your life. We also have the Angel of Love card as well. And I feel as though with this Knight of Cups, you're manifesting a person into your life. You're trying to find a relationship, or you're trying to improve on the relationship you're in. And you're doing all this self-work. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're kind of just waiting. You're like, okay, when is it going to come in? When is this stuff going to manifest? And I see a lot of your work is paying off. It's paying off. And I really feel like these crystals we're going to get into could help enhance that and help speed up the process for you. But we have, I love this because we have the Father of Pentacles. We have confidence. So I feel like you're manifesting confidence. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, you're manifesting money and a new job. And something new is going to be presenting itself with this Ace of Pentacles. This is such a positive spread. I really feel like this group's putting in a lot of work, and it's really working. It's really working. Just be patient, because we also have the Seven of Wands. So I feel as though you're really coming into your own power of who you really are and who you've always wanted to be, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful because I can tell this has been quite the ride for you. And you are manifesting more people into your life, more of your soul tribe. So let's see what crystals that could help you. Now, we picked the labradorite, right? This is the first stone. I love this stone. I work with this one a lot. This helps enhance magic. It helps show us more synchronicities, because there's always magic. There's always synchronicities happening around us. But sometimes it can be hard to see, and this kind of helps lift the veil. It helps us to see things. It helps clear our intuition. It helps us communicate with other realms and our spirit guides and angels and things like that. So labradorite would be awesome for you to work with. Okay, and I love the first one I pulled for you because this is agarine. This crystal helps you really be who you want to be. It helps you, this crystal helps you stop asking for other people's opinion. You know, inside, in our intuition, in our gut, we know what we want and what's best for us, but sometimes we ask for other people's opinions. And while that can be helpful sometimes, a lot of the times people just project their opinions from their state of mind, from what kind of energy they're in. And a lot of times they project their fears into their response, into their opinion. They project their negative beliefs. And they don't mean to do it in a negative way. It might be a very caring way, but it can still be really harmful, and it can take away our own power. When we're giving, it's basically giving your power away to other people when you're like, even if it's something simple like, oh, should I wear this outfit? Does this outfit look okay? You're giving away your power to that person. Instead, just pick what outfit you'd like to wear and wear it, you know? Be confident in that. And then it comes to big choices. Should I change my career? Should I stay where I'm at? You know the answer. You know, it's easier to ask other people, but at the same time, it's not easier, because then it just brings more confusion into our lives, and it still doesn't really help us in the long run. It doesn't help us at all. So this stone's going to help you step into your own power. This stone also helps with consistency. So if you're trying to make healthier new habits for yourself, it's going to help you be consistent with them. This crystal also helps you to say no when you want to say no, and it helps you say yes when you want to say yes. It helps you make decisions. It helps clear things and strengthen your intuition so you know what decision's best for you. Also, I feel like for this group, a lot of you try to keep the peace within your relationships and situations. You feel like you have to smooth things over. You always want everyone to be happy, and you're protective of other people's feelings. This stone helps remove that, because while you might think that's a good thing, it can be really harmful to us, because we're not supposed to always be protecting other people's feelings, because sometimes when we bend over backwards to do that, we compromise who we are and our integrity. So this stone is going to help you see through that and help you to just say no, or say yes, or say, I'm not getting involved in that. That's not my job. I can't help in that situation. It's going to help with your discernment. All right, and then we have Orange Sapphire, and I love Orange Sapphire. This helps you with your creativity. This also helps with self-image and loving your body. So if you have any bad feelings towards yourself, or you don't like certain things about your body, this stone will help you break free from that. Also, if we get too much in our heads and we're not present enough in the now moment in our bodies, this stone can help ground you in that area. It can help you just feel more present and be really happy in your body and who you are. This stone will actually help you to treat your body nicer too, with the foods that you eat. It'll help you to drink more water, do all that kind of stuff as well. So I love this stone. I think this would be amazing for you. Okay, and then we have Raw Morganite. Now this stone helps with the gift of vulnerability, with self-forgiveness, compassion, and empathy. So Raw Morganite really helps you embrace your sensitivity, your vulnerability. I know growing up as an empath myself, it can be really hard to see our sensitivity as something as good, because it makes us emotional, it makes us overwhelmed, it can make us stressed out and things like that. But this stone's going to help you see that this is actually a superpower. Having these sensitive, empathetic abilities is really a blessing, and it's part of your spiritual gifts. Also, this is a reminder, kind of along with the other crystals, that you don't have to engage in battles, fights, and drama that are around you. You might feel like, well, I have to, this is my friend, or I have to do this because this is my family member. You don't have to. This is another way to help you set up boundaries and say, no, I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my energy, and I'm not going to get involved in this. Also, Raw Morganite helps with feeling like you have a sturdy foundation under you. It helps support you in that kind of sense, so you feel sturdy, you feel ready to take on life. So I love that stone for you. And then the last one we have is Spessartine Garnet. Now this crystal is all about charm and charisma. So if you want some more confidence, this is your stone. This is going to have you shining and sparkling from the inside out. I feel like for this group, a lot of you are kind of shyer, maybe on the quiet side, maybe you were really quiet as kids, and you have so much confidence and so much expression and stuff that's like ready to come out. It wants to come out. You have so much to give this planet and to people around you, and I feel as though the universe wants you to expand on that more, and with this stone it could definitely help you assist you in that area. And this is something that takes time too, right? Because this is something that took time for me. I was really, really quiet as a kid. I was really shy, and even doing these videos really scared me for a long time. So this stone is going to be awesome if you struggle in that department, okay? So I really hope this helped you. So I'm going to go over the cards one more time for you. So we have the Labradorite, it was the first stone, right? Then we have the Egerine. This is the Orange Sapphire, Raw Morganite, and the Spessartine Garnet. So I hope this helped you guys. If you want to book a more personal reading, I have all my information down below. Also, follow me on Instagram for more free content, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. So if you picked this group, you picked the Amethyst stone. So I'm going to talk about the properties of how the stone could help you, but I also pulled 4 crystal cards that are also going to be crystals that will help you along your journey. So I want to read your energy first to see how these crystals can help you before we dive in to the actual crystals. So the first card I got was the Inner Goddess. It says, awaken the goddess within you. So I feel as though with this card, you're going through an awakening process We have the it's all in your head. I feel as though you're starting to realize a lot of the stories you've made up in your mind. And by that I mean a lot of the belief patterns you formed when you were younger that you're realizing are blocking you, they're not serving you, and they're getting in your way. We also have the infinite supply card. It says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So I do see blessings coming in for this group. I see that all this work you're doing is paying off. And you're really being encouraged to meditate. So, and I love that we pulled the amethyst card because this really helps a lot with meditation, and it helps the third eye. Because we have the hermit card and the action card in reverse. So this is a really beautiful time for you to go within and slow down and really process these thoughts and these emotions and these stories that have formed over your life, to evaluate them and see if they're really serving you. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card. So Ace of Pentacles is telling me, again, to slow down, that you're building something from the ground up. When I see the tree, I really feel like you're building this solid foundation, and you're starting to make healthier choices with the Justice card that's bringing better karma into your life and more blessings and things like that. Yeah, and then air, we have the High Priestess of Air, and air talks about thoughts, right? So I feel for this group, you're really trying to get your mind to quiet down, to stop the overthinking, and I'm positive that these crystals, I haven't looked at what crystals are for you yet. I haven't looked at what cards I've pulled, but I really feel like they're going to help you calm your mind. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which talks about having lots of choices, not sure which direction we should go in, feeling a little overwhelmed. But you're stepping into this High Priestess energy. And we have the Star card, which talks about healing. And I love this card because see how she's talking to, or a guide is approaching her, an angel or whoever that is. I feel like that's her higher self. Like that's part of who she is. She's just seeing him or her, that being, in a different light. And I feel like that's you. Like your higher self has a lot of beautiful messages for you. And they want to nurture you and love you with this Knight of Cups. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel as though you're building a whole new life for yourself. Something really sturdy and beautiful, and something with a solid foundation, like I said. Oh, I love this. Yeah, this is definitely about meditation practice, because we have the Nine of Wands, and this meaning for this card, there's a lady there kind of luring in the man into the cave to be like, come with me, this is a time to grow spiritually. I guess that can sound kind of freaky, but it's not supposed to be freaky. She's trying to like guide him. So not only is your higher self working with you closely, but your guides are, because they want to provide this amazing life with you. And you're on your way to this amazing life with the Six of Cups and the Chariot. You are like head first, what do I have to do? How can I change this? Like I just want to be calm. I want more peace into my life. And I feel like for this group with this King of Wands, you're very creative people, and you're an artist. Or trying to discover what kind of art form is best for you. So that's the kind of energy I got. Let's see what kind of crystal cards I pulled for you. Alright, Spirit Quartz is the first one that I pulled for you. Now this card has a lot of meanings, but the meaning I'm getting first is that this card really helps with helping you to help other people. So I feel like this is all the things you're going through right now are helping prepare you to help others. You already have such a beautiful soul and a beautiful gift of reaching out. You have a lot of compassion, you have a lot of empathy, and a lot of love. You've always been a very loving person, I feel like, and Spirit's helping you clear your mind right now so that you can help other people. They're preparing you for this. So this card's really going to help you see that, see the bigger picture, see how much love you have to give, and how important it is to go through this process so that you can be that light for other people. Alright, and then we have Citrine. I love Citrine. This is helping you to feel the joy in life. This helps you let go of all negativity. It really helps you think in a positive perspective. So while you're going through this awakening and these changes and this growth, you're really going to find the beauty in it, and this crystal is going to help you see the joy in it. And with all this work you're doing and all of this change that's happening, it can be hard to find the joy in life and to be happy and have fun And this crystal helps you do that. It helps you to have more fun, joy, to let go, and to really just be in the moment and laugh. So I love this crystal. I love this crystal for anybody. It's amazing. Okay, yes, and then we have blue lace agate. Now this is a perfect stone for you because this helps us adapt to stress. It helps us to kind of calm our emotional state so that we're not feeling super overwhelmed. This stone also reminds us that we're not too late, too old, too stuck to move forward in our journey into something new. It helps you bring in peaceful acceptance to where you're at in your life and to honor your journey and how beautiful your journey is. So it brings in acceptance and peace and serenity into your life. So I love this stone. I have not worked with this stone, but I feel like I need this one. And then I have one more for you, and that's the selenite stone. So selenite helps us to remove our expectations of what we think should happen. It helps us to be more fluid and more adaptable. This also helps change your perspective, help you to think in a new way, help to see things clearly, and helps clutter down the over-racing thoughts in your mind. So this is actually perfect for you. So I'm going to go over the crystals one more time. We have the amethyst stone, and this helps with intuition. It opens our third eye. It helps us connect with ourselves and spirits around us. Helps with a lot of things. And there's a lot more meanings to all of these crystals, so make sure you take the time to look into the meanings because I only covered some of them. And if you want to order them online, just be really careful. I've ordered some on Amazon, and you just have to really do a lot of research on the companies to make sure they're legit because there are a lot of phony companies out there. Okay, so we also have the spirit quartz. We have citrine, blue lace agate, and selenite. So these are your crystals you should work with. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me, I have all my information in the description box. I'm also on Instagram if you want more free content. So thanks for checking out my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi, group number 4. If you picked this group, you picked the carnelian stone. So this is one of the stones you should work with. I have 4 other crystals that I want you to work with too, but I want to read your overall energy first because I want to see how these crystals are going to help you in your life. So the first message I'm getting actually with the all tied up, and it says there's a solution to every problem. And you can see in both the images they're tied up. This one's a little darker looking, but the first message I'm getting for you is that you could be feeling overwhelmed, like you have too much on your plate, because I also have the 10 of Wands. So I feel like you're trying to do too much in your life. I feel like you're the kind of person that likes to go, go, go and always be busy, and you feel more productive if you're doing stuff all the time. And Spirit and guides in the universe is trying to show you that if you slow down, you'll actually get more done. You'll be more productive in the time that you do spend working on something. And that your need to be busy is a trauma response. It's a way to distract you from your emotions because we have the 8 of Cups. So this talks about learning to walk away from emotions that don't serve us. And I feel like instead of walking away, you're kind of running from them. And I don't mean that in a positive way, and I'm sorry to break that to you, but this is positive. I'm going to get into some positive, but I do feel like you're a very logical person. And you think, okay, well, I should do this, and I should do that, and you're organized, and you understand how to be productive, and that's awesome. But with the Mother of Swords and the Chariot in reverse, it's really important for you to slow down because it's going to help you in your life, and it's going to help you deal with these emotions that you don't want to deal with, but that you really need to live a free life. I feel like you're not free. I feel like you're weighed down by something from the past. And we also have alone but not lonely. So for some of you, you may feel alone in life. You may feel like when you're alone, you feel really alone. And that's why you like to keep busy, because you like to do stuff, you like to hang out with people, you always like to be around people. And when you're alone, you feel a little lonely, and you're coming out of that process. But it's a slow-moving energy. It's taking time. Because I feel like these are habits that you've picked up when you were younger, possibly from your parents, with the Become a Loving Mirror. I feel like you're a reflection of, I think for a lot of you, your father. Some of you, it could be your mother. but you're a reflection of them, and they used to do the same thing. Okay, and then we have the moon and the sun card, and then in this card, the fledging, she has a moon on her forehead. And so I feel like this group, you're really connected to the moon, and the sun gives you a lot of energy. So I really feel for this group, you need to spend more time in the sun and doing like manifestations and meditations with the moon and working with that sort of power, because that could really help you. And I also see with the thinking man that somebody's going to be coming into your life that's going to help you slow down. It's going to help you go within. It's going to teach you the importance of taking time for yourself. And the fledging talks about learning. So I feel like you're going to be learning a lot. And this person that's going to come in is going to be a friend. Like a really beautiful friend that's really loving, that has no malicious intentions, that just really cares and really wants to help you. So let's see what crystal cards we pulled for you. Now the carnelian stone, this is a great stone. This talks about boosting your confidence and your courage to take a new direction. And I feel like this could really help you slow things down by taking a new direction, evaluating life differently, being brave enough to step out of your comfort zone. Alright, and I love the first one I pulled for you because it's the moonstone, and we got the moon card. So, the moon is coming up a lot, and this moonstone, this is a crystal I've always wanted to work with, but I don't have it. It really helps with intuition. It helps you communicate with your higher self, so it will really help you slow down, and it will help you to see the importance of it, because I think you have a hard time slowing down because you feel like when you meditate or you rest that you're just wasting time. And this stone's going to make it, it's going to make it more enjoyable for you, and it's going to enhance your practice. So if you're trying to declutter your mind or declutter your life, it'll give you a lot of insight as to how to do that. So I see this being an amazing stone for you. Alright, and then we have smithsonite. Oh my gosh, this is perfect for you guys. This is rebirth from the chaos and stress relief, emotional boost, and it's helping clear obstacles out of your way, emotional obstacles. So this stone is going to help ground you. So if you feel like you're a little overwhelmed in life, or things are a bit unsettling, and maybe for some of you, you might feel like you're going backwards in life, like you can't catch up with things. Well, this stone will help you. It'll help you reflect as to why you feel like that, because a lot of the times when things get a little chaotic like that, it's our higher self wanting us to nurture ourselves and to go back to our past, to our childhood, and nurture our inner child. Because we all have an inner child, our soul, that needs nurturing and love and attention and quiet time and time for us to spend with them. Because it's almost like we're two people. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. We all have that inner child that needs nurturing. And this stone will really help you connect with that. And it's a green stone, so it'll help heal the heart chakra and help remove blockages in that area. So call in the stone to feel more settled and to relieve some of the stress. And then we have tiger's eye. This helps giving you a clear purpose. I'm actually wearing it right now. I love this stone. It's very grounding. It helps us manifest the things we want in our life. It helps center us in our energy if we're feeling off balance or scattered or all over the place. It helps bring us inward and calm. It's very calming to me because it has that grounding energy. This stone actually also helps you get to work. So if you're feeling like you don't have the ability to do the things that you need to do to slow down, to look at life in a new way, you do have the ability, and this helps give you kind of that courage and that sense of purpose. Like, I got this, I know what I have to do. It just helps make sense of things. Alright, now we have rhodonite for your last card, your last crystal. I love rhodonite. This is a love crystal. This helps bring harmony in relationships. This also helps with discovering hidden talents you may have to help others. This will also help bring people into your life, really nurturing souls into your life. So it gives off loving energy. It brings in loving energy towards you. So if you feel like you need more emotional support or better friendships, or maybe you're trying to manifest a romantic partner, this will help with all of that. Because you're taking on too much of yourself. I really feel for this group that you're taking on too much for yourself. So rhodonite's going to help you bring in other people that you're going to be able to trust to help you, and you're going to feel Emotionally, you're going to open up to these people because you're going to feel really safe around them. So this will help with that. Okay, so I really hope this helps you. Group number 4. So I'm going to go over those crystals one more time for you. We have the carnelian, the moonstone, smithsonite, tiger's eye, and rhodonite. So thanks for checking out my channel. Comment down below if this helped. If you want to book a more personal reading, I have all the information down below. Also, follow me on Instagram. I have a lot more free content there, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.